Warning: Survival Island may contain inappropriate language/behavior. Viewer discretion is advised. Before watching episode 3, it is advised that you watch the last episode that you haven't seen yet. Previously on Survival Island. Unfortunately, Gray has died and will not be surviving the island. Now that there are 3 remaining survivors left, it is time for them to start thinking about how they can escape the island. In order for our survivors to go to Siren's temple, they will need to unlock this portal, which will need all 3 of them. Will they be able to work together? Because of Siren's tip to check the labyrinth for custom crafting recipes, Cam has decided to go and explore the lab. While exploring the labyrinth, Cam has also found something more than just crafting recipes. He has also found part of a secret code which will help him later on. What did you think about the labyrinth?
Didn't get too involved. I stayed there for like an hour or 2 of recording. Didn't know what these code meant. I mean, like, I am dumb.
Cargo appears to be enjoying the sunset, which is understandable during these stressful times. However, Cargo should be concerned as it is becoming nighttime. Thanks to that monster hunt, Cargo found a special altar that will teleport 3 players to a unique temple hidden near the island shore. First, Cargo will have to ask Cam and Kirb if they're willing to stand beside him on the altar.
I said yes.
And fortunately, Kirb has also agreed. As our guests get teleported to the altar, they will soon be teleported to the location of the temple that's offshore but still near the island. Cam, Cargo, and Kirb have proven themselves to be the top 3 players of Survival Island. Although 3 will enter, only 2 will walk out alive and make it to the final player versus player showcase, where we will be left with only 1 survivor. And now on Survival Island. Our final 3 survivors, Cam, Cargo, and Kirb, have been teleported to a secret underground temple off the island's coast. All 3 of them are going to mine into this crater and begin their journey in the temple. This temple holds a special item needed for our survivors to make it to the final player versus player challenge, in which we will be left with our final survivor who will successfully leave the island. Until then, they are tasked with finding the special item. But beware, 3 players enter, but only 2 will leave. As they mine down, our survivors meet their first challenge of solving a puzzle. The secret clues in the labyrinth will help them at this challenge if only they remember. Kirb tries a million different combinations with no success, but Cam on the other hand is able to solve thanks to him studying the clues in the labyrinth. The puzzle has revealed a hidden passageway even further underground. Our guests must be careful. 1 foul step or 1 monster encounter can end their chances. Unfortunately, here is where we say goodbye to one of the top 3 survivors. Cam has fallen to his death, but because of another survivor. It appears Kirb has pushed Cam when he wasn't looking, and that is how Cam died.
Creeper Cam 91 says I am damn mad. Creeper Cam 91 says he ruined me.
Now that Cam is gone, it is only Cargo and Kirb who are left. They will be the final two players to compete for the chance of getting off the island, but before they can, they must work together for one last time to find the special key that will unlock the final battle. While searching the barrels, they are also finding other items that can aid them in their quest, such as better weapons and armor. Despite all of that grinding, they still haven't found the key yet. They did manage to find some better armor and weapons so far, which will no doubt help each of them out in the final round. All of their searching is about to come to an end, however. Cargo has managed to finally find the key at last. For some reason, Kirb is trying to leave without Cargo, perhaps out of jealousy for not finding the key himself. Little does Kirb know, the temple will not let him leave without a second player, so he needs Cargo. Not only for that reason, but also because Cargo has the frickin' key, but I digress. This does not occur to Kirb at any point, amazingly, as demonstrated by his numerous attempts to kick Cargo out of the entrance. Eventually, though, they are both able to get to the exit and finally leave. Even though Cargo has the key, it won't offer him any advantage since the key is only good for opening the portal. It is time for both of our survivors to get a final farewell to the island in case they do not survive. Once they are both ready, they will head to the final portal and open it. Once they are teleported into the final round, they will be on their own to fight each other to be the last one standing. It is time for Cargo to enter the key and unlock the portal. This will be a very crucial moment for both of them, as neither of them have no idea what to expect. Despite neither of them having no clue, they sure react differently to the situation. Cargo appears to be very stealthy and cautious, while Kirb on the other hand seems to be diving right in, a strategy that some would criticize, but has resulted in him finding and obtaining some last-minute rewards against his face-off with Cargo. Once they are in, Kirb tries to mine Cargo into the void but fails as Cargo notices. They both realize they're vulnerable on this platform, so they decide to start fighting once they make it to the landmass. As always, Cargo is a gift from God, such an amazing player I couldn't stress enough, and Kirb is also here. What neither of them expected to see was the giant ender dragon that will be attacking both of our players while they are versing each other. After everything that has happened, Cargo has been taken out by the Ender Dragon and will not be surviving the island. The loss of such a wonderful player will forever shake the core of Survival Island. We cannot hear from Cargo, unfortunately, but we can hear from a supporter of Cargo who was hoping he would win.
CreeperCam91 says Kirb doesn't he deserve this. He is rude.
Is there anyone you would like to thank for your victory?
Kirbsuki says myself.
Who do you credit you winning Survival Island to?
Kirbsuki says me.
What do you have to say to your fellow cast members in Survival Island?
Kirbsuki says imagine dying. Kirbsuki says I won all on my own.
Congratulations to Kirb for surviving the island. Out of 13 survivors, he has proven to outlast all of them, probably because of luck and dirty tactics. Nonetheless, he has earned the greatest respect from Brute and has earned 50,000 Velmont dollars for his victory. We started this series over a year ago, and we have finally concluded the story millions have been dying to see. As we watch Kirb leave the island, I'd like to thank every contestant for being a part of the show. I'd like to thank every contestant who agreed to do interviews for the show, and most importantly, thank you truly to everyone who watched this series, whether this one episode or all of them. Now, it is time for all of us to leave the island together.